I think it's time to run another marathon. You may not tell it by looking at my slim physique or my delicate eating habits, but I enjoy running. I didn't start out that way when I was young, but I got into a 5K at some point when I was a priest, and then a 10K, and then a half marathon, and yes, then even a full marathon or two. But I'm thinking it's time to run another full marathon. I've had some hip injuries lately, which has kept me from running as much, but I think I'm over them. I think they're better, and I kind of want to maybe shoot for in a couple of months, maybe 6 to 8 months, to run another marathon. Why? Well, because I haven't learned how to run marathons yet. Now you might be asking, what does it mean to not know how to run a marathon? You pick up one foot, you put it down, you pick up the next foot, you put it down, you repeat until you've traveled 26.2 miles, right? Well, there's more to it than that. You have to learn how to run the race, so to speak. And I haven't learned how to run marathons in the 2 times I've tried. Each time I've gone out way too fast. I mean, way too fast. My most recent one in 2015 in Mankato, Minnesota, I had trained and hoped to run 9-minute miles. Well, the morning of, I'm feeling like $1,000,000, right? Because the training went pretty well, had some Achilles problems, but went pretty well, feel like $1,000,000. And so I go out there and I start running a minute faster per mile than I should be. A minute faster per mile than I should be. Well, you know, that catches up to you around mile like 16, 15. And so I hit the wall pretty hard. So I still feel like I can do better in a marathon if I go slower at the beginning. So I want to try another marathon. What does that have to do with you, your faith, and college life? Good question. It's good for us to remember that sometimes things in life we can only learn by failing first. Some things in life we can only learn by failing. Whether it's things of discernment in the spiritual life, you know what, that wasn't God I was paying attention to. Or maybe things about our studies, how I should study, how I should prepare. So we shouldn't fear failure. Right? Both of the marathons that I ran previously were not good runs. Okay, they were not things that I'm proud of. I didn't get picked up by the SAG wagon, pulling people off the course because they're too slow, but it wasn't what I wanted. There might be things in your academic career and your faith life that don't go the way you want, that don't go the way you expect. Persevere, endure, keep your head up, try it again. Don't be worried about failure. All failure means is that you tried and you failed. Keep going. That's why Catholics, we have that wonderful sacrament of confession in order to repair ourselves, to receive the grace of God again and go back into those efforts to serve Him, to love Him. Unfortunately, in your academic world, in your business world, there's no confession, but there are apologies. Okay, most good-hearted people will accept an honest apology and the effort to try again. So, don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of the fact that you might have to learn how to do something before you do it well. You might have to do it badly before you do it well. Which brings me back to and reminds me of one of my favorite pieces of advice ever from G.K. Chesterton, an author from the early 20th century, who said, anything worth doing is worth doing badly. Why does he say that? Because it's better to do it badly than not to do it at all if it's really worth doing. I know sometimes we don't do things because we think, well, if it's worth doing, I should do it right. And that's true. You should work to do it right, but don't let not doing it perfect keep you from doing it at all. So in your school life, in your faith life, and loving and serving others, don't be afraid to make a few mistakes because it's through them that you will learn and grow. I'm Father Andrew Dickinson from the Pius XII Catholic Newman Center. God bless you.